You mentioned CLP, which is the commercialization likelihood index.
Commercialization likelihood percentage, yes. When you look at CLP, you can use it to look at the probability of an invention or a patent to actually be successful. It considers 29 commercialization factors.
Could you please give me a few examples of the determining 29 elements?
Some of those are the application effect. Technologies that sometimes are called platform technologies, they can apply to many verticals, right? But a lot of times individuals or organizations, they develop a technology, they try to solve a problem to which there's no solution in the marketplace. And they tend to focus very, very deeply on that. They solve the problem. But a lot of times you have experts who are outside of that field who have other problems, and they are trying to find solutions, and they're really diligent about it, and they'll look everywhere. They would contact us and say, hey, I just saw this patent. Can it solve this problem? And I would say, it wasn't intended for that, and I don't think so, but let me ask the inventor. And the inventor would come back and say, no, it can't. But if you do X, Y, and Z, it would. And a lot of times that would lead to a collaboration for which there would be joint development to solve that problem. But the basis of it was in the original patent. Now, of course, there would be new intellectual property developed from it. So that's a factor. And a lot of times I think this should be considered when you're drafting claims. You should have an exercise to say, let's solve this one problem. So you actually can wrap some of these things into claims in front. So that application effect can actually increase your potential for success. And obviously it can broaden your potential.